gotta get ready. Oh no.
Welcome back to Qadash Farm. This is Big John, and today we're gonna take a look at some fence line cleaning. But before that, I know I told you that once we finished the burn pile, we were gonna work on the creek, or we were gonna show you the fence line and the creek, or the creek. Well, as we finished the burn pile and went to do the creek, my lawnmower wouldn't cut them on. Well, the lawnmower came on, but the mower would not start. So once I found out by calling my mechanic that it was probably the battery, I went to get a battery and it started storming on the way back. But you can see in this video right here that I was able to cut majority of this creek, which is almost 3 to 350-ish feet long. I was able to get it cut when it dried back out. So I thank the Most High that we were able to get it done at least once this year. I'm gonna try to get back to it in the fall, but yes, we did get the creek done. So it brings me to another point I want to share with you. As you guys have watched the videos that I put out, it takes a lot of physical work to keep up with this 3 acres that I have to manually do myself. And it brings me to something I found out recently about a football player that I really look up to named Deion Sanders, who just revealed that he was diagnosed with a form of cancer. And the message he put out was that men, particularly so-called African-American men, need to stop being stubborn and prideful and go in for annual checkups. If you don't go in for annual checkups, it may be a health concern that comes about which could have been avoided, which would hinder you from doing fence line work, burn pile work, cutting, trimming, raising chickens, cow. Anything that is done out on a farm needs a healthy body to make it happen. And so I was thinking about his message that he just brought forth, and I want to share that message to those of you that watch these videos. You need to be in the best health possible. You need to be able to withstand physical exertion. You need to be able to rehydrate and replenish. And although I'm not in the best shape that I want to be in, God has given me just enough to keep up with the land that He has given me, right? I have just enough portion to make it happen. And with that being said, I still go to my annual checkups. I go to my doctor routinely. I see the dentist annually, because a few years ago, the dentist told me that many people pass away sooner than necessary because of bad oral hygiene. So as you see the work being done on this fence, the message is it takes a healthy body that has the energy to do this kind of work. So let's wrap it up like this. Men, go in and get your annual physicals. Check your prostate, check your colon, check your heart, check whatever is on the list that they say a man of your age should check out. Check it out. And then secondly, if you're not going to the dentist on a regular basis, it's time to get scheduled. Check on your oral hygiene. Make sure that there's nothing going on with your teeth or in your mouth that would cause you major problems. And then thirdly, let's do better at being physically active and get outside, knowing that our forefathers, this is how they fed their family. You have to get out and manually do your crop. You got to feed those animals to get big enough to put on your plate. You got to go out and draw the water. Then I'm sure there was some kind of way of purifying the water to be able to drink it and stay healthy. My point to this video is just looking back at everything that I've shown. I want to make sure that when you make the decision to buy some land, or you want a homestead, or if somehow we are forced to go outside and this is the only way that you can live, that we're in the best shape possible to be able to do it, if that makes sense. I always appreciate you watching these videos at Qadash Farm. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hey, look for my next video. Yeah, boy.
Oh, you gotta get ready.